There have been numerous leaks surrounding Samsung's upcoming flagship lineup, the Galaxy S26 series, revealing almost every detail, including the design of all three models. Today, we have a new look at the series, thanks to recently surfaced screen protectors that provide more insight into the design and display aspects of these phones. According to Exynos on X, images of what appeared to be tempered glass protectors for the Galaxy S26, Galaxy S26 Plus, and Galaxy S26 Ultra have been shared. From the image, it's clear that all three protectors feature rounded corners, indicating that the displays of each model will follow the same design approach, something previously suggested by earlier renders. The protectors also imply that all three devices will have uniformly sized bezels, which appear to be extremely slim. However, whether they are thinner than the bezels on the Galaxy S25 series remains uncertain. That comparison can only be confirmed once we have exact measurements or a direct side-by-side evaluation after Samsung officially unveils the new lineup. According to tipster Jason C., Samsung's next-gen Exynos 2600 is a serious upgrade, built on the company's advanced 2-in-GAA process. It features a 10-core CPU setup with a 3.8 GHz prime core, 3 cores at 3.26 GHz, and 6 at 2.76 GHz. The chip delivers up to 30% better AI and NPU performance, a brand new GPU design, and improved cooling with Samsung's new Heat Pass block system. Early Geekbench 6 results show around 3,300 in single-core and 11,200 in multi-core performance, putting it right up there with Apple and Qualcomm's best. Jason also shared some big updates about the Galaxy S26 lineup. The entire series is getting upgraded telephoto cameras, while the S26 Ultra will feature a larger main sensor with a wider aperture. All models will now use M14 QHD displays for sharper visuals, and Samsung is reportedly testing a larger battery exceeding 5,000 mAh. And here's the most interesting part. The Exynos 2600 may not be limited to the base or plus versions. Jason suggests even the Ultra could run on it in select regions, marking a strong comeback for Samsung's in-house chip. If these leaks hold true, the Galaxy S26 Ultra could set a new standard. Faster, cooler, sharper, and smarter than anything Samsung has built before. According to tipster Jason C., Samsung has officially confirmed AI and camera upgrades for the Galaxy S26 series, though he warned of a potential price increase tied to the new Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chip. This suggests Samsung is going all in on performance and imaging, even if it means a higher price tag this time. Meanwhile, a detailed report from Notebook Check reveals that Samsung is finally making significant improvements to its telephoto system. The 3x optical zoom lens, which previously used a smaller 10-megapixel sensor, is being replaced with a larger 12-megapixel one, measuring 1/2.55 inches compared to the old 1/3.52-inch sensor. This change should greatly enhance light capture, clarity, and detail, especially in low-light situations. But the real excitement lies in the 5x periscope telephoto lens. Leaks suggest it's being upgraded to a 50-megapixel sensor, possibly featuring a wider f/2.9 aperture versus f/3.4 on the Galaxy S25 Ultra. That means brighter zoom shots, reduced noise, and sharper detail even when zoomed in from a distance. As for the main camera, Samsung seems to be retaining its 200-megapixel sensor, but insiders hint at a larger overall sensor size, possibly around 1/1.1 inch, to allow even more light and richer dynamic range. The ultra-wide camera is also rumored to jump to 50 megapixels, ensuring high-quality results across every lens. If these leaks turn out to be accurate, Samsung may once again reclaim its title as the smartphone camera king. According to tipster Jukin and Jason C., they have leaked Geekbench benchmark scores for the Exynos 2600 chip. According to a test conducted on October 29, the scores are: single-core score, 3455, multi-core score, 11,621. These are very strong results, putting the chip in direct competition with Apple's M19 Pro and Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, the other chip rumored for the S26 Ultra. The leak also mentions the chip has a prime core clocked at 3.80 GHz. According to tipster Exynos, he shared the same benchmark scores with the simple caption, "Good," signifying his approval and lending credibility to the strong performance of the chip. In another tweet, Jason C. references Samsung's 2025 earnings conference call and states that Samsung has not yet confirmed Exynos for the S26 series. The quote from Samsung says, "We have a clear standard for customer experience in flagship products. It is difficult to confirm inclusion in the flagship's 26 lineup for next year." According to tipster, Battle has laid out two possible scenarios that depend on the processor, which will directly impact the price. If the S26 Ultra ships with Exynos in some regions and Snapdragon in others, there will be no price increase. If Samsung skips Exynos for the Ultra and uses only the Snapdragon chip, there could be an up to $150 price increase. minimum $100 increase. Fattal also clarified that in both scenarios, the phone is expected to get an upgraded display M14 privacy panel and improved cameras. He also warned, don't get your hopes up for a new Bluetooth S Pen. CID states that the S26 series will have new cameras, and that this is probably why the delay is happening. He believes there is no way they're keeping the same sensors from 2022. A tweet from Fadl, who dropped some spicy details about Samsung's pricing strategy. According to him, we're seeing increased costs across the board, especially memory, and that could mean a $100 price jump across the Galaxy S26 series. He predicts Galaxy S26, $899, Galaxy S26 Pro or Plus, $1,099, Galaxy S26 Ultra, $1,399. But here's the interesting part. He's skeptical. Fadl points out that Samsung absorbed rising costs with the Galaxy Flip 7 and Z Fold 7, so there's still a chance not all models will go up in price. His prediction? The S26 Pro or Plus might get pricier, while the base S26 and the Ultra could stay the same. Now, moving over to Exynos, who spotted something exciting in Samsung's software testing pipeline. The Galaxy S26 Ultra US model just got a new internal One UI 8.5 test build, with the version jumping from U0 AYJK to U0 AYJL. The model listed was SMS948U, confirming it's the Ultra variant. That means Samsung is actively testing the firmware, bringing it one step closer to launch readiness. Samsung has quietly underclocked its highly anticipated Exynos 2600 processor, which is set to power the Galaxy S26 series. According to a new Geekbench leak, the company has reduced the CPU frequencies across all cores, resulting in noticeably lower benchmark scores. The latest Exynos 2600 tuned chip now features 6 cores running at 2.46 GHz, 3 cores at 2.96 GHz, and a prime core at 3.55 GHz. In comparison, the earlier prototype had 6 cores at 2.76 GHz, 3 at 3.26 GHz, and the prime core peaking at 3.80 GHz. That's a reduction of 0.30 GHz, 0.20 GHz, and 0.25 GHz, respectively. This underclocking has clearly affected performance. The new Geekbench scores show 3,047 points in single-core and 10,025 in multi-core, both lower than the previous 3,309 and 11,256 scores recorded on the older prototype. However, the Snapdragon variant expected for the S26 is rumored to achieve around 3,700 in single-core and 11,000 in multi-core, giving it a noticeable edge. But that's not all. Samsung's plans for the Galaxy S26 lineup might also be running behind schedule. Multiple reports now indicate that the company could postpone the release by several weeks. Hipster Ice Universe confirmed on Weibo that Samsung has delayed the event, while WinFuture added that it may now take place in late February or early March. Another well-known source, Setsuna Digital, even suggested the series could be unveiled as late as March 2026. We may already have an early glimpse of what Samsung's 2026 flagship, the Galaxy S26 Ultra, could look like, and what upgrades it might introduce. A new listing from casemaker Thinborn offers more than just a look at its protective shell. It provides insight into the phone's potential design and some of its standout features, including a new camera layout and faster wireless charging support. In the images, the familiar triple-lens vertical camera setup is making a return, but this time it's positioned within a larger, pill-shaped island. It's a subtle yet noticeable design change that matches earlier leaks and rumors. The overall body might be slightly slimmer, though the larger camera sensors still require space, so a major reduction in thickness isn't expected. The raised module and island layout suggest the phone's feel and hand won't differ dramatically from the current model. One of the most interesting takeaways from the listing is the mention of Q2 and MagSafe-style wireless charging. A centered magnetic ring appears to ensure better alignment, faster charging speeds, and improved accessory compatibility. Let's wait and see what the Galaxy S26 Ultra truly delivers when it officially launches. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Peace out.